You just spent 2 hours inside a world that doesn't exist. You flew. You fell. You had a conversation with someone who died 10 years ago, and then you woke up and forgot 95% of it. Why does your brain do this to you every single night? Here's what we know for sure. Dreams happen mostly during REM sleep, rapid eye movement. Your eyes dart back and forth under your eyelids. Your brain is almost as active as when you're awake, but your body? Completely paralyzed. A mechanism in your brainstem literally shuts down your muscles so you don't act out your dreams. If that mechanism fails, people punch walls, jump out of windows, or worse. The most popular theory today: dreams are your brain's way of sorting memories. Think of it like a DJ at the end of a long party. The floor is covered in records. Some are keepers, your first kiss, the way your grandmother's kitchen smelled. Others are junk. What you had for lunch 3 Tuesdays ago. During REM sleep, your brain replays the day's experiences, picks out the important ones, and files them into long-term storage. The weird part? It mashes them together. That's why your boss shows up in your childhood bedroom. But here's the thing. That theory doesn't explain the really weird dreams, the naked, in public dreams, the falling dreams. Why would your brain waste energy on that? There's a second theory, and it's way more primal. A Finnish scientist named Antti Revonsuo came up with the threat simulation theory. Here's the idea. Dreams are your brain's training simulator. For most of human history, our ancestors faced real dangers every day. Predators, enemies falling from trees. Dreams let you practice for those threats without actually dying. Running from a tiger in your dream, your brain is rehearsing survival. Showing up somewhere completely naked? Social threat simulation. Being chased and can't move your legs? That's your brain practicing what to do when you're terrified. The people who had these rehearsal dreams survived more often. They passed those genes down to you. And then there's the third theory, and this one might be the most exciting. Dreams are creative problem-solving machines. When you're awake, your prefrontal cortex, the logical, rule-following part of your brain, keeps everything in check. But during REM sleep, that part goes mostly offline, and that's when the weird connections happen. Einstein literally dreamed the core idea for the theory of relativity. He saw cows jumping against an electric fence. Paul McCartney woke up with the melody for Yesterday fully formed in his head. The periodic table? Dmitri Mendeleev dreamed it. Your brain, freed from logic, becomes an idea blender. So dreams help you remember, they help you survive, and they make you creative. That sounds like a perfect system, but there's a catch. You forget 95% of your dreams within 5 minutes of waking up. Why? Your brain literally turns off its memory encoding system during REM sleep. The hippocampus, the part that moves experiences into long-term memory, is mostly inactive. It's the same reason babies can't form lasting memories. In fact, the science of dreaming and the science of infantile amnesia are deeply connected. Your dreams are like writing with invisible ink. The moment you wake up, the words start fading. The only way to catch them? Write them down immediately. Keep a dream journal next to your bed. The simple act of recording makes your brain tag those memories as important. Here's a quick experiment for you. Tonight, when you go to sleep, tell yourself out loud, "I will remember my dreams." It sounds ridiculous, but studies show this actually works. It's called prospective memory. Your brain primes itself to notice dreams when you wake up. Try it for 3 nights and tell me in the comments what happened. I'm genuinely curious. So, why do we dream? Memory consolidation, threat rehearsal, creative problem solving. Probably all three layered on top of each other. But honestly, the most honest answer science can give you right now is we still don't fully know. Dreams remain one of the biggest unsolved mysteries of the human brain, and maybe that's the point. Maybe your brain gives you 6 years of free cinema not for one specific reason, but because consciousness itself needs dreams. We are, quite literally, the only species that can wake up and ask, what did that mean? If this made you think differently about what happens when you close your eyes tonight, hit subscribe. I make videos about the strange, fascinating science behind everyday life. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. Now go write down your dreams.